Okay. Helena, what it do? What it do? Appreciate you for pulling up. We got some weird shit going on. Hmm. Y'all bear with me. Bear with me. I'm trying to figure out what is going on here, man. My shit is doing some janky shit. And I'm trying not to end the live and start back up, but it looks like looks like that may be what I have to do. All right, we still live? I think we good. What it do, Helena? Appreciate you for pulling up to the bootleg ass studio. Make sure y'all hit that like button as you follow up in here. Yeah, I had some technical difficulties going on, man. I don't know what was going on. My shit had froze up on my end, and I just had to refresh the screen. I guess I was trying to keep from doing it because I thought it would end the live. But we good. We here. How y'all doing? Hit that like button. Let me know who you is and where you're from as you pull up. You know. Yeah, I appreciate y'all for pulling up because y'all could be anywhere in the world, but y'all chose to be right here in Sheldon Bootleg Ass Studio. It means a lot to me. You know, make sure you share the stream. If you would like to donate to the channel, you can do so by sending stars on Facebook, super chats on YouTube. You can donate by sending Cash App, which is floating at the bottom of the screen right yonder. I would prefer you to send on Cash App because I will receive 100% of the donations, whatever you decide to send. Stars and super chats, they take a big chunk of those donations. So if you would like to donate, choose either platform you would like. You know, I would be highly appreciated. I'll be highly appreciative either way. However, I'll receive more on that cash out. You feel me? But what's good with y'all, man? What it do, what it does. So the other day I covered a third assassination attempt for Trump, right? And I honestly didn't know if it was real news or fake news because I hadn't heard too much smoke about it. But apparently it was real news. Apparently it was real news. Now I don't know if it was actually what it was supposed to be, but it was actual news because the guy is saying he's no assassin, and he was. They did say he was on the right wing, and if he's a right winger, that would mean he's in support of Trump, right? I would think so. Aaron Aaron Wingfield tuning in from Philly. What it do, man? What it do? All the way from Texas. Shout out to Philly, all the way from Texas. So this person who was apprehended, he says he's no assassin, and we finna get up into this news real quick. Make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. Let me share the screen with y'all. Y'all bear with me, and hopefully we got some audio coming through. Cause you know how my videos like to not play audio when it doesn't want to, like, and it does it when it wants to. So we finna see. Hold up, hold up. Let me get my shit right.
49-year-old Vem Miller is a self-proclaimed independent journalist and documentarian who says he attended the Trump rally on Saturday as a special guest of the Nevada Republican Party. Miller did not respond to repeated requests for comment, but he did post an hour-plus long statement on his online network.
I'd like to tell you everything, but let's kill two birds with one.
So he has an online network. That means like an app or something, a website or some shit. And up under it, it says.
But he did
What did it say?
post an hour his online network.
I'd
AmericaHappens.com, I guess.
like to tell you everything, but let's kill two birds with one stone. This is a very traumatic experience
If I were you, I wouldn't use the word kill in any kind of analogies, bro.
that I've had.
In a video statement from what he called a cheap motel room, then Miller told his story about the Saturday arrest, which landed him in jail on charges of carrying a loaded gun and possession of a high-capacity magazine.
In the trunk of my car, I carry two firearms. One is a Glock, one is a shotgun. And these two firearms that I carry with me are simply for protection.
Miller says the content on his
Shout out to Bashad. What it do, fam? It's one of my good friends from school, man. Ran into him the other week. I ain't seen him in years, man. He pulled up. Appreciate y'all. For sure. Say he just got off work. Indubitably. I'm glad I, went live just in time for you, you know what I'm saying, getting off. But yeah. Let's get back to it.
America Happens network has made him a target. He describes the network's mission as protection of constitutional rights for freedom of speech, freedom of the press, and the Second Amendment, with a focus on what he calls the tyranny of corrupt politicians plaguing our nation.
President Donald Trump has been near and dear to our hearts because he's one of the only individuals.
I knew it. I knew he was in support of Donald Trump, because when I covered this the other day and they said that this was like a guy from the right wing, I was like, yeah, well, is this a Democratic PR stunt? Because it just sounded odd. It had me thinking,
that I've seen have the courage to
Reporter wind up behind bars at a rally for his hero. Riverside County Sheriff Chad Bianco said in a weekend press conference that while checking cars in a perimeter area, one of his deputies noticed the interior of Miller's car was in disarray and the car had a fake license plate.
The deputy eventually found multiple passports with multiple names, multiple driver's license with different names. The vehicle was unregistered, and the license plate was what we in law enforcement would recognize as one that is homemade and indicative of a group of individuals that claim to be sovereign citizens.
The Sovereign Citizens Movement is considered a far-right group that does not believe in government control.
They don't believe that the government and laws apply to them.
In his video statement, Miller denied being
Boy, these folks silly. I just did a video the other day of a sovereign ruler, the lady who was trying to get the plane to turn around because she left her phone at the gate. A black lady, you know what I'm saying? She was going off, calling herself a sovereign ruler, said she owned like 10 continents or something like that. Yeah. I don't know if she said continents or countries. But either way it goes, she was out for a rock.
Part of an anti-government right-wing group. He says he told the police at the rally about his guns as a courtesy.
– I'm like a kindergarten student when it comes to guns. I just have never shot a gun. I've never gone to the, shooting range. The only time where, due to a knee-jerk reaction because of death threats that were sent to my house, that I'd ever interacted with guns was buying a gun. I've never gone to the, shooting range. The only time where, due to a knee-jerk reaction because of death threats that were sent to my house, that I had ever interacted with guns was buying a gun.
Do that make sense to y'all? Nah, I missed something. I had to. Because if he had... This man was found with guns, right? Several different guns. And he's saying that he's never shot a gun. As old as he is, I'm 32. He got to be at least 40-something. Out of all those years, you never shot a gun and you own this many guns.
In his video statement, Miller denied being part of an anti-government right-wing group. He says he told the police at the rally about his guns as a courtesy.
I'm like a kindergarten student when it comes to guns. I just have never shot a gun.
I ain't buying it. I am not buying it. You didn't go buy this gun to not shoot it. You went to the target. You went to the shooting range. You went somewhere in the woods or somewhere, because I got a cousin who got plenty of land. You know what I'm saying? Whenever I want to go shoot, I can go out there to the country and shoot. I'm sure he done something like that. Nah, bro.
I've never gone to the shooting range. The only time where, due to a knee-jerk reaction because of death threats that were sent to my house, that I had ever interacted with guns was buying the gun. And then I open carry in Nevada sometimes for safety reasons, but the gun's never been shot.
Miller claims
those guns may have never been shot. Maybe. Because I had two pistols and one of them I hadn't shot yet. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean I ain't never shot a gun before. Bro, you lying. How would you know what to do if you was ever in a situation and you needed to shoot the gun? Do you know how to load that bad boy? Do you know how to unload it? Do you know how to safely unload it? Do you know how to pull one out the head? You have to know these things if you're gonna be a gun owner. You can't just be out here willy-nilly. You can't not know how to drive a vehicle and you out here purchasing vehicles and shit. I know it's some people that do it, but why? If you don't know how to drive, first, you bought the car for you and you don't know how to drive. It'd be different if you bought it for somebody else and you don't know how to drive, and you bought it for them to drive, but you bought it for you and you don't know how to drive. This motherfucker never drove before in your life. What kind of sense is that? And you don't plan on driving?
his only crime is not learning the difference between California and Nevada law regarding carrying loaded guns in a car.
I did not know that in California, you have to separate the mag from the gun. I learned that lesson, I guess, now.
We did some digging and found Clark County family court records show Miller was born in Canada and has gone by 3 different last names: Miller, Yanovkian, and Steinberg. He was granted a legal name change in 2022 during his failed Nevada congressional run and says that explains the IDs with different names.
There is absolutely no way that any of us...
I ain't buying it. This nigga lying, bro. He full of it. Some is to this dude. Something is to this dude. Now, it didn't make no sense if he's a right winger and he's gonna be out here trying to, assassinate Trump. That don't make no sense to me. But it also don't make no sense to me what he's saying as well. Something is up with this man. Because if you had all these different IDs or you went by these different names at some point in time, why are you riding around with all these different IDs? Going to different states and shit. Why would you do that? Creating confusion. I got old IDs that I don't travel with. They put up somewhere. Why would I have 2 and 3 IDs on me? But that's me. Maybe you different. Maybe you got 2 or 3 IDs on you for whatever reason. I don't know. But if you see my IDs, you will see that they has the same information on it. The same name, the same driver license number, the same height. Maybe the weight is a little different. I don't know. I had to go back and see. But for the most part, I've been around the same size for at least the past 10 years. So, maybe. Anyway, why you got all these different IDs on you, bro? You on some sketchy shit.
Are going to truly know what was in his head. I can tell you that none of the other probably 50,000 people that showed up yesterday for that event brought multiple passports with different names and guns. I am glad that we're not talking about this after we shot him.
Bianco believes his deputies may have prevented a 3rd assassination attempt on Donald Trump's life. Trump's campaign.
Now they want to just take the credit for some big shit. They gonna stretch it. They gonna stretch it. This man probably wasn't even thinking about none of this shit. Did he write a damn, what they call this shit before, when they damn, what they call it before they do some crazy shit? Damn. Fuck. I done had a brain for it. Damn, what they call it when they get ready to do some weird shit and they'll write it out. Help me out in the chat. God damn. Damn, what's that called? It ain't. Damn. Fuck. You know, like when that dude who I think he had the Buffalo shooting, and then it was somebody else, maybe Dylan Roof as well. They wrote out a God, it's on the tip of my tongue. I can't think of it. Fuck. Anyway, did he write one of them? You know what I'm saying? Because how y'all know this was an assassination attempt? I think y'all trying to get some credit for something y'all ain't do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, y'all arrested a man with some guns. Cool. To say it's an assassination attempt, that might be a stretch. It might be a stretch. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, though. I don't know. Who's to say? Because this dude is sketchy. This dude is sketchy. We got San Diego in the building. Been watching my video since day one. Real talk. That's what's up. I appreciate the love. Oh, God, indubitably. Bro say I was super chat, but YouTube, yep. You know some weird stuff, man. Yeah, they like to get a bunch of it, man. They like to get a bunch of it. But yeah, man, I don't know, bro. I think they're trying to stretch. They
Payne sent a statement saying, "We thank law enforcement for securing the rally site and helping ensure the safety of President Trump. We are aware of news reports about the arrest and are currently monitoring the situation and gathering more information." Miller says it's all a misunderstanding and an overreaction by police.
I'm a Trump caucus captain. I've collected votes for Donald Trump, and I'm also a Trump team leader. It is with that I decided to come to Coachella after receiving a special invitation from members of the Nevada Republican Party.
We reached out to Clark County Republican Party Chairman Jesse Law, who confirmed to me that Vem Miller is a longtime Trump supporter, volunteer, and grassroots activist. Law says he personally...
Manifesto. Damn. Manifesto. Why was I wanting to say memorandum? That was on the tip of a manifesto. That's the word that I was trying to think of. That's what criminals write out. Did he write out a manifesto saying that I'm going to take out Trump? This is how I'm going to do it. You know what I'm saying? Because I think y'all reaching.
Gave Miller an email to show at the rally requesting expedited entry.
I couldn't care less what political party he belongs to. I honestly, I think that's the stupidest thing in the world, that we have to label something and we're labeling this as politics. He was a lunatic.
And they made a big mistake by drawing attention to this matter. And I will leave you with that.
Miller was released from jail with a citation and is scheduled to appear in Riverside County Court on the gun charges in January. The U.S. Attorney, Secret Service, and FBI issued a joint statement saying the incident did not impact protective operations and former President Trump was not in any danger. While no federal arrest has been made at this time, the investigation is ongoing. The agencies expressed gratitude to local authorities who helped ensure safety at the event. Darcy Spears.
My damn. My damn slug fell. A suicide letter. Nah, manifesto. Same, but same difference. Same thing, I guess. But yeah. No, man, that's crazy though. I don't think that was an assassination attempt. Who's to say though? Who's to say? Who's to say, man? Y'all think they reaching, man? Say this shit is crazy. Somebody lying. Nah, for real. Somebody lying, man. Oh boy, sounds sketchy. And the police sound like they trying to create a narrative so they can get some credit for something. They trying to get some shine. They trying to shine a light on their little area. Something. Uh, yo. Okay. Now moving on along, man. So let's get into this. Your homeboy Shamar, right, was allegedly caught cheating and got into an argument with an unknown man. And I find Shamar to be very entertaining at times. My older sister, loves some damn Shamar, man. So she be sharing a lot of Shamar shit. So I be seeing him on my timeline all the time because my sister constantly share his shit. But yeah, so his ass got caught cheating on his boyfriend, I guess. Let's see. I hope this audio play. Hit that like button, y'all. Subscribe to the channel.
I don't care. You believe her before you believe me.
I'm always with you. You lied.
Okay.
You fucking lied. I saw it. You lied.
Whatever. Whatever. Just for that. Fuck you.
It's been a fuck you for me. You been saying fuck you to me. You been saying that shit.
Crack all out. Crack kills, man. I thought they knew that. Nah, bro.
Get my phone.
No. Come over here,
Give me
knock
my
your ass out.
phone.
What's up? No.
Give me my phone.
No. What's up? Wait.
Give
Wait.
me my phone. I'm not trying to fight with you.
You a hoe for
Give me
that.
my phone.
You ain't fuck.
Man, this shit wild, bro.
Give me my phone.
See this shit.
Mo!
Wait.
Mo!
Make me. Cause you a fuck.
What he say? What he say, Maul? What did it
Boy for
say?
that.
I don't care.
You lame as
You
fuck.
believe her before you believe me.
You believe a hoe before you believe me. They really mad. They really upset at each other. He mad. His heart really hurt for getting cheated on. Oh man, by Shamar. Potink
I'm
team.
always with you. You lied.
Okay.
You fucking lied.
Oh, he boy said you lied. You lied. When that nigga did that point with the thrust of the arm, that mean he was really want him to feel that you lied.
Whatever. Whatever. Just for that.
Oh, they actually got their fight on. The nigga got their fight on or some kind of tussle because his shirt was ripped.
Fuck.
It's been a fuck you for me. You been saying fuck you to me.
You been saying fuck you to me.
You been saying that shit.
You gonna get my channel strike with his crack out and
You
shit.
been saying.
Give my phone.
No.
The nigga just yanked his phone. I thought he already had it. So the nigga Shamar was sitting there probably on his phone or whatever, and the nigga yanked it.
Come over here,
Give
knock
me
your
my
ass out.
phone.
What's up? No.
Give me my
Now he's
phone.
stealing.
No. What's up? Wait.
Now that's robbery right
I'm
there.
not trying to fight with you.
That robbery right there,
Give me
man.
my phone.
You ain't fuck.
Give me my phone.
See this shit.
Mo!
Wait.
That's crazy. Somebody said he got a man to argue with him in public, and I'm single. Oh man. I would click on her profile to check her out to see what she's saying. We'll see what she look like to see why she's single. You know what I'm saying? Damn. He done broke that. Shamar done broke that boy heart. Damn. Damn, man. Shout out to Shamar. You know, hey, everybody needs some love. You know. I guess. Hey, but moving on along to this next story. Hey, Jerry Jones has been in these tabloids quite recently, especially with him mentioning about somebody's 8-inch male's part on a football field. He was talking about somebody, one of them players, because he went from the height, I think, to the weight or something, and then he went to his dick size. Like, and Jamie Foxx caught this on live, and soon as Jamie Foxx heard Jerry Jones say what he say, He abruptly ended the live. There was one of those situations with Jerry Jones in the tabloids. Now, Jerry Jones is surfacing again because he threatens to fire the radio host at 1053, The Fan, after they pressed him about what the hell is going on with the Cowboys. What the hell is going on with the Cowboys? Now, Jerry Jones made a statement and he said that this is not your job. Your job isn't to let me go over all the reasons that I did something and I'm sorry that I did it. That's not your job. I'll get somebody else to ask these questions. I'm not kidding. You're not going to figure it out what the team is doing right now. Oh, my bad. He said you're not going to figure it out what the team is doing right or wrong. If you are, or any 5 or 10 like you need to come to this NFL meeting I'm going to today with 32 teams here. You're geniuses, Jerry Jones. So, over in the comments, it say he's trying to fire the wrong people. Quit buying Cowboys merch or tickets. Just stop buying it. So, somebody said he's trying to fire the wrong people. I guess that means he needs to fire some of them players and get some better players. You worried about this radio host pressing you about what is going on with the Cowboys versus you being worried about what's going on with the Cowboys. You see what I'm saying? I guess that makes sense. Billionaire threatens normal guys with their livelihood unless they lick his boots. That's what somebody else said over here in the comment section. So he hates free speech as much as Mark Cuban. Someone says. Someone else said absolutely their job, and I'm 1,000% behind the team at 105.3. Jerry has to go. He was not the architect for success in the 90s. Jimmy was. He has proven to be a poor GM time and time again, I guess. Because they would just put time in again. No other GM would be allowed to fail as much as he has. No other team has an 82-year-old GM. Ego and okay, whatever. Yeah. So Jerry Jones is out here mad at people for asking him what's going on with the Cowboys. You know what I'm saying? I think that's a legitimate question. I don't know how he was grilled. Maybe the person was being badgering. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that was badgering his ass. I don't know. Or maybe he just didn't like being questioned about that shit. Maybe he was just like, hey, man, shit. Fuck you doing asking me about my job. That ain't your job. I pay you. I sign your checks. Hey, but I mean, if you ask me, I feel like he was, entitled to ask those questions. I mean, he can't be not answering questions. I mean, these are questions that fans want to know. You know? Anyway. Real World High on Life TV say, I'm telling you, YouTube is better than TV. I don't even watch regular TV anymore at all. Me either. I swear to God, I don't watch TV at all. I don't even know what's on TV. Yeah, I don't be knowing about none of these shows or nothing, man. I don't be watching Netflix. Nothing, man, I will, with the fam if I get the time. I'm not against it, but I normally don't have the time for it. And if I do got the time for it, I'd rather be doing something else. Hey, but more on Diddy. Diddy is now asking the feds to reveal the names of the people that are accusing him of these egregious acts. Now, this is I need names of alleged victims. How else can I defend myself? Says Diddy. Diddy says federal prosecutors are making it impossible for him to mount a defense because they refuse to give up the names of his accusers in the criminal case against him. Why would they do that? That doesn't sound. That don't sound right to me. I get if they want to conceal it from the public. I mean, I got my problems with that, but I can understand why they would want to conceal it from the public. But from the accused, yeah, how could he defend himself if he don't know who he fighting? The fuck, that don't make sense to me. Anyway, Diddy's legal team filed new docs Tuesday asking a federal judge to direct the U.S. Attorney's Office to identify the anonymous alleged victims referred to in the indictment, so he can specifically address the allegations. The allegation he abused, threatened, and coerced women and others to satisfy his sexual desires. In the docs, Diddy says once the names are revealed, he believes there will be a voluminous evidence. I know it means a lot, a big volume. I can't pronounce this shit. Voluminous. Voluminous. Yeah, voluminous. We finna see how they pronounce that shit. Voluminous. Voluminous. That's what it is. All right, well, anyway, he believes there will be voluminous evidence. The interactions with the alleged victims were consensual. He wants the feds to be more specific about who exactly is claiming non-consensual acts. I think that is a reasonable request. As we've reported, the 14-page indictment only mentions victim one, who, based on the allegation, seems to be Cassie, and Diddy's attorneys have referred to victim one as his ex-girlfriend. Diddy's new request to the judge is not about revealing her name. Diddy's new request to the judge is not about revealing her name. It's only other accusers the feds are relying on to build the case against him. Another reason the Bad Boy Records founder wants the names revealed has to do with all the civil lawsuits being filed by attorney Tony Busby, who says he now has 120 clients. Diddy's team claims the federal case has had a pervasive ripple effect, resulting in a torrent of allegations by unidentified complainants. In the docs, they make direct reference to the fact 6 of Busby's clients filed suits on Monday due to the number of anonymity of accusers. Diddy says his attorneys asked federal prosecutors to identify its alleged victims, but they refuse to at this stage. A rep for the U.S. Attorney's Office for the Southern District of New York declined to comment. Diddy was arrested last month, yada, yada, yada. Okay, this is just extra information that we don't need right now. But yeah. So they trying to keep those names concealed from Diddy, at least at this point. Why though? I mean, he should be able to start building his defense right now. Oh, it's quite odd. I mean, I would think that they would have. I would think that they would have gave him that information a long time ago. But hey, man, I haven't had to deal with no situation like that. Pray to God, I'm never in no situation like that. Because if I would be, I would be innocent. You know, don't know if Diddy is innocent or not. Hit that like button, y'all, man. I appreciate y'all for pulling up to the Bootleg Ass Studio. Y'all could be anywhere in the world, but y'all chose to be right here in Sheldon Bootleg Ass Studio, shooting the shit with me. I now switching gears. So Joe Budden had some things to say about Angel Reese, right? It says rapper Joe Budden speaks out against Angel Reese amid off-court controversy and Caitlin Clark comparisons, right? Before we get on to this though, I would like to say this. I thought Angel Reese, I don't watch sports, first of all. So I ain't seen a lot of her games. I've only seen some highlights and hearing her shit. So my impression of her was she was a decent player. She was a pretty good player. And black woman, cute, decent role model. I got 3 daughters. So I thought that, this was a good thing, especially around the time when she was in college and shit like that. Because she wasn't at the time, she wasn't putting herself out on social media so much and showing who she really is, I guess, or showing who she wants to be. But as she started doing this more and more and more, I started looking at her different. I started looking at her brain like, yeah, she's young. She got the right to do whatever she want to do. She can live her life how she wants to, of course. But people still gonna judge you off of the shit that you say and do, wear, and all of that. You're gonna be judged. I don't give a damn how you twist it. People gonna have a judgment on you. Whatever that judgment is, whether you're a good person, whether you're a bad person, whether they like you, whether they don't like you, it's gonna be some kind of judgment on you. You can't run from it. So if you're walking around here with your ass out and you crying about being sexualized, I just started looking at your brain like it's something ain't clicking up there. I thought more of you, and obviously you were beneath where I thought you were. And so I'm sure this is what Joe Budden is probably getting it. This is just my guess. We finna get into it and see though. Let's go. Says hip hop artist and media mogul Joe Budden sent a stern message to WNBA rookie Angel Reese about her image. After a rookie season where Reese at one point even held the WNBA single season rebound record, but failed to hold it after season-ending surgery, Reese has leaned into brand building off the court. All right. The 22-year-old women's basketball star launched her own podcast, Unapologetically Angel, before she was even done with her rookie season. She has kept releasing episodes every week, even after her WNBA season ended early due to a wrist injury in early September. The podcast has stirred controversy multiple times, including the very first episode when she spoke out against fans of rival player Caitlin Clark, alleging they had sent her death threats and made explicit AI images of her and sent them to her family. In her most recent episode, Reese interviewed the ex-girlfriend of Kansas City Chiefs tight end Tracy Kelce about their past relationship. This interview brought about a flurry of criticism, particularly from fans of Kelce's new girlfriend, Taylor Swift. Now, Budden has advised Reese to pull back on some of the non-basketball publicity she has been chasing in recent months. Oh, okay, so it ain't got nothing to do with her dress code. This is about her tactics offline. Okay, so maybe I was wrong. During an episode of his podcast, the Joe Budden podcast via Sports Illustrated, Budden referenced a recent onstage appearance of Reese during Nick Cannon's Wild 'N Out tour Damn. How long have I been off the damn screen? God damn, how long have I been going off the screen? Man, I don't even know where I was at. I've been doing all this talking, doing all this damn talking. All right, so it went out around the Nick Cannon. God damn. I don't know what I said. I said a whole bunch of shit, man. I done said a whole bunch of shit. I was talking about Angel Reese. Damn. Helena say for a hot minute. Hey, you a real one. You was rocking out with me. I over here running my damn mouth and didn't realize I was off the damn screen. Well, I just be damn. I just be damn. Anyway, to sum it up for y'all, I was talking about Angel Reese and Joe Budden. And he was talking about basically how Caitlin Clark ain't doing all of these tactics that Angel Reese is doing. You know, she basically sitting her ass down somewhere. And whoever is telling Angel Reese to go out and pop out everywhere, Caitlin Clark's people ain't telling her that. It's basically it's value in sitting your ass down somewhere, you know, because people gonna get tired of seeing your ass. You know, you're gonna wear your welcome out. Y'all ever heard that? I don't know, black people don't heard that. Don't wear your welcome. You know, get somewhere, go somewhere and get your ass gone. Don't stay too long. You're gonna wear your welcome out. So that's what Caitlin Angel Reese is out here doing. She got this podcast, stirring up controversy. And the new game right now is podcasting. But you have a career right now that you need to be focusing on, Angel Reese. You're not Shannon Sharp. Shannon Sharp's career is his athletic career is behind him. Yours is ahead of you. This is what you signed up for. So it sounds like you trying to force your way out of it early. That's what it sounds like, because at some point you're gonna start reaping some repercussions from all this controversy you stirring up. I'm sure the WNBA probably gonna do something about your podcast if it keeps creating some controversy, especially with you talking about Tracy Kelce and all kinds of relationships and shit like that. Maybe they letting you do this since you've been injured and you're not really playing right now. Maybe. I don't know. But basically, that's what Joe Budden is getting at. She need to sit down somewhere. She's creating controversy for herself. She need to focus on basketball. She need to focus on basketball, man. Oh, she worried about the wrong thing right now. She's trying to jump into this podcast game. Helena said that basketball player y'all here, she want to make adult content. She might as well. Why she sitting here crying about being sexualized, but she got her booty cheeks out and yanking her drawers up in her cooter, showing them lips. I don't understand it. To save my life. You creating this attention and then you crying about it that you getting it. And then if you wasn't getting it, you'd be crying that guys are just not approaching me. These guys are simps. They're afraid. They're intimidated by a tall basketball player, a successful woman. Get the fuck out of here, man. Get the fuck out of here. Them women like that are delusional. And that's what I started looking at. That's how I started looking at Angel Reese as a delusional woman. And I don't know her. I could be wrong. And like I said, I thought highly of her. You know what I'm saying? I got 3 daughters. And I pray to God they don't turn out to be no male attention seeking whores. Like, nah, you got your daddy in your life. I pray that I'm here long enough to instill that game in them, and that they have the wisdom to listen. You know what I'm saying? I know they're gonna be kids. They're gonna do some things. You feel me? And they may even bump their heads a few times. You know, there's room for error. But I'm saying I don't want that to be their overall. Hell no. Fuck no. I don't want my daughters looking up to a lot of these women today. That's wild. Listen at that. It's a lot of celebrities that I don't want my children looking up to. It wasn't like that back in the day when we was growing up. You know, we could look up to some of the celebrities back then. Some of them, not all of them. You know, we had the Nia Longs, we got the Angela Bassett's. You know, we it's some prominent women. Name them today. That's really popping. I know we got some Taraji P. Hensons and things like that, but that's pretty much the era where we grew up at. She belongs in our era when we was kids. Because when I was a kid, when Baby Boy came out, or when Baby Boy came out, I was a kid. So she was a grown ass woman. They got the Sexy Reds, they got the Cardi B's, they got the Megan Thee Stallions, they got the we had the Lauryn Hills, we had the Eves. You know what I'm saying? We had all kinds of different shit going on. We didn't just have one kind of woman out here, man. Everybody want to be thoughts. and for women to feel sexy, they gotta have their ass and titties out. Damn. It making not even a prize no more. Like lingerie ain't shit no more because shit, we see it everywhere we go now. So where's the surprise in it? Like, whoa. It used to be a prize. Anyway, man, I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here. I got a few more that I wanted to jump on. But I'm gonna go ahead and end it right here. 55 minutes strong. Maybe I'll pick up later. Because I got a studio session. Yo, we late night, early morning, whatever you want to call it. I got a studio session about to pull up here momentarily. We finna get it going. So after the session, maybe I can go live around maybe 7 in the morning sometime. I might be live. Look for me if you're up. You feel me? And we'll pick up where we left off at. Anyway, I'm finna jump up out of here. I'll holler at y'all on the next one. Hit the like button, share, super chat, stars, cash app floating at the bottom of the screen, man. I appreciate each and every last one of y'all. Hey, till next time, we out.